Check, check. Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. What up, y'all? Ishmael Rodriguez here, and I made Modobot. Game made in 48 hours for the Game Maker's Toolkit Game Jam. Very difficult time constraint trying to fit a game into 48 hours. You start the game by pressing any key. The press start on the screen wasn't working. I don't know why, it's a bug, 48 hours. Use the WASD keys to move. So you start off in this ball format. And the idea is that Modobot has a bunch of different body parts and components that he can kind of discover and add to his abilities. So you start off as this ball rolling around. Fun fact, the game, my idea on paper was supposed to be about like you start off as a leg and then you find your other leg and then you find your arms, but I turned it into your head finding the body parts because it just seemed to make more sense. Ignore this spot on the screen right here. In a 48-hour game jam, we char a jump, not charge them. Anyway, checkpoint, you bounce around on the pogo stick and whoop, I just died in my own game. One of the reasons why this game was especially difficult and maybe too big of an idea for a 48-hour jam was there's a lot of different controllers, because every time you pick up a new body part, I had to, program how that would work, what it looked like, how it feels, the physics of each of the things, the speed of each of the things, the sounds of each of them. Probably not a good idea for 48-hour game jam. Right click to grapple. This was a lot of fun to put in. Not totally working how I wanted to. See, some sound effects are kind of missing. I wanted a sound effect for hitting the wall. It ends up working pretty well. Kind of buggy in some spots maybe, but for the most part it works. And if I had more time, I would have used that other side of the screen over there. There's just big empty black space. I would have put some kind of collectible there so that, I could utilize more of the screen. Anyway, you move into this room and you spam the jumps to get across. It's always nice to be able to just implement a simple level design where just whatever, man. It doesn't look great, big empty room, but it's a thing. It's kind of showing the player, look, you can kind of just spam your grapples. It works that way. And I put a little trolley thingy thing right there. So you have to do something other than just move across the platforms. This is my favorite room. I like I just grappling between each of these points. The way the blocks are synced up creates this obvious, that was a bug, creates this obvious element of, a path, a clear path of where to go. Fun fact, this platform wasn't here before Kelsey tested it. She jumped from this screen into this screen and died. I thought that was unfair, so I put these little platforms here, just a quick fix. Anyway, you grab the second leg and now you can run. Now you can run and grapple. Look at that. Oh, and guess what else you can do? You can jump when you're grappling. So that's a nice little feature. You come onto these platforms and here, I want you to use your legs. Get this little run and jump area. Run and jump, man. All right. So you can move these platforms. Don't hit that platform. It'll crush you. So yeah, don't do that. We climb up here. We're, trying to use our features and mechanics in a way that makes the level design fun and interesting. And now we're in this room, and yeah, I want you to still figure out that you gotta grapple here. I wanted a lot more electricity, but it seemed like the path was just very strict and straightforward, and I ended up dying a lot in playtesting. So, hey look, I got enemies. There's enemies. My original idea is I wanted you to be able to kind of build up to be a Mega Man. And so now you can kind of come and shoot, and you can shoot in all the directions. We're shooting and we can still grapple. I kind of wanted an area where you're like on a moving platform and you're shooting downward, or like an enemy that's like charging back and forth and you have to do this. Doesn't that just look cool? Or like here you can do this, so like we're fighting a boss and we're on a wall, we're doing this kind of cool stuff. Doesn't it just look cool? I think it looks cool. Missed opportunity, but 48 hours, man. So here's what you can do with the gun. You can kill those enemies in this room here. You can kill these guys. It feels kind of fun to shoot them. And you can shoot these guys and open that door over there. These doors worked pretty well. I just stole them from my last game, Below the Ocean. I just took the code and pulled it right in. Is that cheating? I don't think it's cheating. It says you can use any code base you have. Just use it. I didn't make it for this game. It just was good to have a code that already worked. Anyway, yeah, this is pretty much the end of the game. Very short little robot dance. Modobot by me, Ishmael Rodriguez. Thanks for playing. 3 rebuilds. Time 5 minutes on the dot. Look at how good I am. It's almost like I planned that. I didn't plan it. It just happened to be that way. Anyway, thanks for checking us out, and I hope you like it. I hope you check out my game. Check out more of my games. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on itch.io. You don't need to follow me on YouTube because I don't really make videos. I make games. All right? Yeah, see you around. At least like the video and rate the game on itch.io. It's super helpful. And if you run into a game, like, give it a nice rating. If you run into a game that you like, give it a nice rating. It helps the game developer with discoverability and such. So yeah, thanks again. I'll see you guys later. Bye.